faster. Okay, I'll talk about CPO first, and then because of the lockdown, it actually affects CPO in a certain way also. You can look at this.
The closure of palm oil estates and milling operations in 6 districts in Sabah is a cause of concern for the industry. This is particularly since Sabah is the largest palm oil producing state in Malaysia, accounting for 25% of 2019 production volume. Yobi Kehan said in a note today that the closures could result in a loss of 18 to 20% in Malaysia's monthly crude palm oil production. That's about 240,000 tons per month. This would translate to about a 2% loss of total CPO production for the whole of 2020. The research house says that the plantation companies under its coverage that would be impacted by the shutdown would be Genting Plantations.
Okay, behind it is the price targets. I just skipped the price target part. So if you don't know about CPO, you know Genting Plantation, right? You know KLK, right? Okay, these people are all in CPO, the palm oil industry. So in the palm oil industry, the estate, they actually collect the fruits and then they extract it, the oil, and the oil they extracted is called crude palm oil. And this CPO, if you don't know about CPO, I don't know, CPO is one of the major components in Malaysia economy. As an exporter country, CPO is one of our major exports, besides the manufacturing stuff and everything, okay? CPO is the major one, alongside with petroleum, of course. Okay, so let's look into the charts. CPO. Okay, this platform I'm using is TradingView. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it. Sorry, you can't see my screen, is it? Oops, sorry, forgot to share the screen. Okay, this platform I'm using is TradingView. So why I use this is because it combines the local market, the US market, foreign markets, US and other countries are foreign markets, and it has my crypto also. Okay, so I'm into crypto also. I know some of you don't like crypto, so because I once noticed, once I post the Ethereum Outlook, somebody disappeared from my channel. I don't know, but a lot of people have very big misconception about crypto. And I don't have time to talk about crypto today because I want to focus on the local economy. I might want to talk about it maybe in another session, okay? Depends on whether we get back our freedom by next week, okay? If we don't, then we have a lot of time on hand. I can still entertain you guys at home, maybe next week, okay? That's the more interesting part, because if you want to know Malaysia as an export country, Asia economy, you have to know our customers, our country's customer. Who are they? China, US. You have to know the big guys. What are they doing? What they did that caused this crisis. Listen to me, what they did that caused this current crisis. I'm telling you very important keyword now. This is not about virus. Something they did caused the crisis in terms of economy, okay? So you still think this is a virus thing? I think you need some update already, okay? So let's look at FCPO. So this platform actually have all my, everything I need in one place. Instead I have to use the local broker one, and then I have to use the US broker one for US, mess up, right? So I have everything in here. Okay, last week is a bit bearish, which is out of expectation, really. I thought it was sideways bearish, but it was literally quite bearish, right? If I go from the big picture first, immediately you can see it's stuck under the green one is the EMA 100, and we are on weekly, right? So weekly EMA 100 resisted. What's the number here? 2004. Wow, you're in CPO short, but close position too early. Okay, cool. What's your time frame first? Okay, CP10. What's your time frame for your position first? There are a lot of support, short-term support, long-term support, minor support, major support, right? So it's resisted, and then I'm on short also last week, but it's just like short-term shorts, because for me, for my time frame is okay. This is weekly, so in the long-term kind of things, you have a resistance here. Immediately you can see it clearly. So those who are in CPO for few years, okay, more than 2 years, you know that day where it actually gap down from 2007.50. Let me see. This was the one 8 years ago. Okay, it actually gaps down from 2750 all the way down 2008 something all the way down to 2007, and then we have been under that resistance for the many years that follow lah. So we haven't really recovered until last year. Okay, if you guys still remember what this rally was about, this whole rally from July to May, June, mid of 2019, all the way into January 2020. This whole rally from 2000 to around 3,000, 1,000 ringgit rally. This is all about production, okay? They are actually expecting production to rise for Q2, Q3, okay, Q2 and Q3 and Q4, suppose seasonally, because crude palm is all about the tree, right? The palm, oil palm. So the oil palm have their own, biological seasonality by itself, okay? When they grow their fruits, how long it takes, how many fruits they can bear, the kind of things. Okay, they got this cycle thingy based on the weather and everything. So somehow Q2 and Q3 last year, instead of a pickup in production, which is expected based on the seasonality, the production actually went down. All right, so it caused the spike, but it didn't really went down that seriously that it can actually justify a $1,000 spike lah. So I think late stage of this rally itself is actually a technical buying more than the fundamental side of things. Okay, if you say the production actually reduce, goes down instead of going up as expected, you can rally, but you already past 3,000. That one I think is the late stage technical buying. Okay, it's overbought, right? And then immediately you can see it crash down back all the way back to the weekly mean, which is the EMA 100 area lah. Okay, so we are now back to 2250 to 2004, right? So anything below 2004 is still considered bear market for me. Okay, in fact, anything below 2,575, okay, is for my time frame. My time frame is daily. Okay, I'm more to swing and don't do short-term trades that much anymore. Okay, so this was the rally, which we already corrected almost 2/3 of it, judging by the intensity. Okay, so if you want, I can do a flip. Not sure you guys familiar with Fibonacci. So this is Fibonacci. Yeah, I can't get it. Okay, so let's say for this whole rally, how much it has actually retraced. It has actually retraced more than 61% of the whole rally. Okay, so clearly from here onwards is quite overbought. Why? Because you can see the volume actually goes down already, while the price actually goes up. This is immediately you can see this is what we call divergence. If you want to go up further, you should have more buyers. Okay, but instead of seeing more buyers, I see volume drop while you're going up, meaning there are less buyer as the price goes up. This means what? One word, weak. Okay, so the rally is weak from here, this point onwards. It's very weak already from 2008 onwards. So back then we were waiting for a reversal already, but waiting for a reversal, waiting for a correction, not a reversal, sorry. We already see the weakness in terms of volume and everything. So we are actually expecting a topish pattern here. If you check back on my, I think if you check back on my post, you can see it. Can you see this one? Can you see my post? Okay, if you check back on the post back in December, I think. There you see major uptrend approaching top. Why? Because I see the divergence, you see. Okay. And then this was on FKI. So this is my GK, this is my trading view profile page where I post the ideas. You can actually check it out. Tradingview.com, you just look for me, GK, the green color picture, okay? So back to the chart. So this is how we see potential weakness in the market, okay? Before it actually happens, you know how long is this before we know it? From here to here is 1 month. So we actually know the market is approaching the top 1 month ahead of the top, okay? So this is how professional trading skill actually comes in. I see some chats later, I'll get to it.